Hello, welcome back everybody. So let's have a look at some of these charts. So I'm not your financial advisor, it's not financial advice. Let's crack on. So yeah, Bitcoin continuing to fall. So we're breaking down beneath this. We've really got very little supports left, I'd say, at this point. However, even though looks like it wants to go sideways, I think we might be looking to, well, maybe not immediately, but shortly, forming some kind of bottom perhaps on Bitcoin. But then again, where is that bottom going to be? We could be in for another big drop down to, and this is what we've kind of been waiting for, a drop down to around 9,200 to 9,000, this little blue box territory around about here. That could form the bottom. That would be pretty much a very strong support for it to have its bottom at. However, that said, it did test it round about here before, and if this is a continuation and we have a downwards trend that's formed here, the likelihood is if it does get down here and tests towards the bottom end of it, 9,000, then it would be likely to come down to 8,500. It's as simple as that, really. If it does fall that low, it's unlikely to fall any lower. But in the event that it does fall lower, we've got these two large, very strong moving averages here: the 200 simple, the 200 EMA. That's first one would be 8,200 or 8,150, and the last one being 7,000. If you can imagine that. So that would be an amazing place for it to fall down to. There are a lot of people picking it up around that point, but at the moment we're still continuing to fall, and the market is falling with it big time. Absolute destruction. So let's have a look at Matic and where we are now. So we had this trend, we had a trend down, we had this support trend going up. The support trend going up I was always a little suspicious of, but after watching yesterday it looked as though it was forming some kind of relevance. And it was going to have to break one way or another. I said it was a 51% chance that it would break to the up. I think that was my bias because I'm holding Matic, and that 49% chance actually broke down. So realistically, we probably should have expected it. We did a video yesterday where we balanced up all the pros and cons, and it pretty much came to 50-50, so it was very difficult to work it out. But yeah, we have broken down. We broke down. We touched this support here. This area being 1.35 cent. Had a significant bounce from it, but rebounded on what would look like we're sort of facing a resistance now at the 200 EMA. And historically, when Matic gets underneath that 200 EMA, it really does stay under. It finds it very difficult to get above it. Strong rejections every time we try. So we might be in for a bit of a rocky time. If we can break above it, that would be great. But when we do break above it, we've got all these guys that we've got to move above now as well. So it's dependent on the market, really. The market is definitely down right now. Altcoins suffering, Bitcoin's likely to suffer some more, and Matic is unlikely to escape any of that, and it's probably going to suffer a little more. And if it breaks down beneath this one, we're probably going to be looking to come back down to where we started, about 0.0095, and maybe lower over time. The proof will be in the pudding. We've got to wait to see if and when the market for the altcoins specifically will turn around. If Bitcoin turns around, we might be in for some more suffering too. Matic really needs to get its business together, really. All these sort of trades like this are all on the back of sort of announcements and things like that. They're not really organic moves. Although it did look relatively good, but it was still a gamble because we were being wedged into this little flag here. So it's not as constructive as if this was an uptrend of a resistance level. Unfortunately, we broke to the down. So having a little bounce now. We'll see if we can bounce above this area. So we've got to get above the main sort of what were supports, now resistances. The first one being 1.45, second being it's going to be 1.53. Yeah, 1.53, and if we can get above there, then we actually do have some significant resistances to break above, which would be 1.55, 1.6, and to the top of that 1.75. So it's a long way off, to be honest with you, an absolute long way off. But we'll have to see, because the market will help Matic if the market decides to turn around. Currently, Bitcoin dominance is still pretty dominant, even though it's falling. It's pretty dominant. Let me just quickly check on the chart on my phone. Just give me a second. Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, so we're around about we're still looking at 68.4% Bitcoin dominance at the moment. So it's pretty high still, and because of that, it's looking like the alts are still going to suffer. Yeah, so the dominance is the same as yesterday. So we're going to probably find bounces. Alts are going to be looking for bounces because they've fallen so low. Good opportunities for people to buy. I mean, I bought in yesterday on Matic on the opportunity that it was likely to go up. I mean, in the future, Matic is definitely going to go up. So I'm kind of accumulating. This is one of the coins I'm wanting to accumulate the most of, because if you look at it, if you sort of step back and think about it, the way I feel about Matic is that it's in its infancy, and a coin in its infancy with such good backing like Binance and Coinbase. And a coin that's not even got its mainnet out, but has huge adoption capabilities when it does come out, suggests to me that this is all of this is a good price. Just like I'm accumulating Bitcoin at this price, even at the price it's at now, and falling, and even higher. So I've been buying Bitcoin now for months and months, and I'll be doing the same with Matic. So these are the two that I'll be looking to accumulate. All the other sort of things I generally would do would be opportunist trades, in and outs, but these ones, I do accumulate with. Anyway, I will leave it with you there. I've got so many things to do. Thanks for watching. Please comment and let me know your thoughts and feelings on Matic and the market in general. And I hope you have a nice day and a good weekend, obviously, coming up at the end of today. So take care, and thanks for watching.